So if you can imagine, even if you're not a pilot, in an airplane, there's a lot of things to observe. You can look at your altitude, your airspeed, how close you are to the ground. You can observe a whole bunch of pieces of information that might actually be very important. Now, at the same time, not just what was going on inside his cockpit, he had to observe what was going on outside of the cockpit, the other aircraft, and a whole bunch of other components that he felt was critical. Is the more you can see, the more information that's out there, the more information will be available for you to eventually make a decision to take advantage. So that beginning of the process, the observe, is looking around and gathering as much information as you possibly could for him inside the cockpit to eventually be used to make a decision.
Now, a key component that you threw out there is you said, you got to be looking around. And what makes this a key component to me is it's not just looking. Because if you're just looking in one spot, well, that can also be known as target fixation. What we need to do is we need to look around. And in order to be able to look around, you have to be able to take a step back. You have to be able to detach. You have to be able to truly observe what is happening around you. Not just from your own perspective, but trying to see what other people's perspectives are. So the idea of observe, look, from a leadership perspective, it's not just looking around, hey, where am I at? It's trying to understand, hey, where are we at as an organization? Where are we sitting right now? What is going on? What does the frontline troops see? What do they see? How are they perceiving what's happening? So when you hear the word observe, this isn't a passive task. This isn't a passive verb. In order to observe as a leader, you have to be proactive. You have to move around. You have to step back. You have to adjust your angle so that you can truly get the best possible picture of what's happening around you. And that's the first step to being able to make a good decision.